Hello there. We're back with Star Trek Online, and I was a complete and utter dumbass when it came to understanding what I meant to do for this mission. It even told me in the description that, like, I gave up because I thought you had to just run. This is what I get for not reading things, but it actually clearly says to use a scanner. Something that you don't use very rarely, I'll be honest. You very rarely use it unless you have the resources. It points out right where to go. Stupidity. There's a quick key for that, and I can't for the life of me think what it is. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. It means on my previous attempts at this, then I have blindly just found where I had to go without using that scan, which I think is hilarious. But yeah. B. It's V, not B. Wait, what? All the fighters, I say. What's coming next? Revelation of there it is. I have to do 2 of these. Again, this is what I get for not reading. I do the same thing in World of Warcraft though. I'll be running around for 20 minutes and find out that I should have gone on that mount that they provided with me, but I didn't. What exactly? Aliens? I don't actually have shielding, but never do they. And I have a lot more fighters out in the map than they do. I get shield regeneration though, and I can barrel roll.
Coming in now. Nothing unusual coming in from the nebula, but those Tholian ships were quite far from home. Unfortunately, they can't give us answers. Looks like there's some heavy ionization on the far side of the nebula, though. As if it's receiving some kind of reflected radiation from one of the gas giants.
Segos. Now where are we? Large asteroid ring. Oh, please. It's a ship. For some reason I undeployed my ships. Silicon and metal based staff. Watch out for the flying debris though. Very nice gas giant though. Give it that. More ships. Thank you. Copper, cobalt, plus traces of tungsten. Wait, why am I going at slow warp here? Any one of these stopped the ship, even though I seem to be still drifting. That was nickel, some titan, and uranium, lots of silicon. Excavated. 2 of these on defense. Just be on the safe side. Don't know if it'll actually help or not. Yeah, I can still do this. Just nothing at all. It's inhabited. Ooh.
Greetings, unknown vessel. This is Administrator Kumarke. Please provide identification.
Yes, this is the Greek Scotsman contacting you.
Welcome to Lukari. Visitors here are rare, but we're always gratified by the chance to meet and exchange information with travelers. I regret that you have arrived at a difficult time. You may have noticed that our home star has become unstable. I'm leading a project to try to reignite the star. Unfortunately, we've already suffered severe disruptions, and we have a lot of problems to tackle right now. Yes, we've previously had contact with the Zenkethi and the Ferengi. We've heard a bit about the Teferi and the Breen, but they haven't ever been to our system. Our home world provides for all of our raw material needs, along with a few mining outposts around the asteroids and the gas giant. We've never had a compelling need to engage in space exploration. And now that our sun is going out, we're scrambling everything we've got to see if we can find a solution or a way to evacuate at least a few of our people. These problems started only recently, just a few days ago. Our astronomers noted a significant shift in the star's output, and now it looks like it's guttering and dying. If we can't solve this problem, it's the end of our species. I'm the project leader for our solar probe team. We're going to try to restart fusion with a quantum chromodynamic accretion burst, but honestly, this is a colossal problem, and it may be beyond us. We have a solar probe ready that contains the booster module that needs to be fired into the star. It's capable of warp 2. There's a problem, though. The probe's remote navigation systems don't work. All of the interference from the solar flaring and guttering is blocking the signal. Could your ship get a trajectory plot so that we could set a pre-programmed course?
Okay. So yeah. Okay, so we need to just match. Some of these used to be a line, I know. I thought it was anyway.
We're getting your telemetry now. I'll have my engineers prepare the probe. Let's see if this works. Nothing to worry about, just the future of my planet. The probe's made it out of orbit. Engaging secondary boosters to head out of planetary range.
Ah, that ship actually has more hull plating than most.
It's gone to warp. The probe is arriving at the solar corona. Deploying chromodynamic booster. No effect. It didn't work. Repeat. Well, it didn't work. That was our one shot. Thank you for trying to help. I'm not sure what to try next. Maybe we can evacuate a few people. I'm not going to give up. But the situation is grim. If your people can offer any other help, we would welcome it. But I just don't see a way to relocate 8 billion people in the next few hours.
Whereabouts is it?
My name is Caldano. Looks like I've arrived at the perfect time. I'm here to help with the problem with this star. I'm a scientist, and I have some specialized knowledge that can help.
With apologies for the interruption, this is my home star. My people are the ones at risk here. If you have some way to reverse this process, My people should be involved. All right, I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a little while to get a shuttle out there. As you might imagine, things are a little hectic over here right now.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard. Welcome aboard. I'm Caldano.
You moved me here without crossing the intervening space. You have quantum teleportation technology.
Yes, we call it a transporter. It has a limited range, but it's useful for going from surface to ship.
Impossible! This ship's interior is massive, even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds. It's bigger on the inside.
This is all quite overwhelming. This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere else, and you're here to help with our dying star? Oh. Yes, I suppose I can see how a star suddenly dying might attract someone's attention. It's an odd coincidence. We'd probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star. My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. We've sent a few probes and met a couple of neighbors, but we're happy at home, and we have what we need, so why risk it? I guess this crisis answers that question. The galaxy is bigger than us, and to survive, we need to look past just our homeworld. It sounds like you have a lot of experience in meeting other kinds of people. Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and learn more about each other, to talk about what we might have in common and what we have to offer. What can I do to help? My home is at risk. I want to do something, to be involved in solving this problem.
What would
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century and it has some technology you may not recognize yet. I can assure you, though, that I'm here to help. Correct. I'm associated with a temporal division of, well, let's just say that I'm an ally from the future, and I'm here to save the Lucari star. No, I'm trying to prevent changes. Someone's tampered with this star. It's not supposed to die out here. The Lucari don't disappear today. At least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework it in order to repair the star's fusion processes. What I need you to do is to help me align this matrix to match the star's original spectrum.
okay.
This matrix can adjust quantum induction fields, but restarting stellar processes isn't its normal use. This task should be simple. Go to each console and adjust the intensity of each color spectrum in the mix. When you have the right mix, the matrix on the center console should match the original color of the star. I'll regulate the device's main power state from this console.
Okay, I'm just putting some turrets out and maybe get a drone out and maybe put some supplies down as well. No, for no reason. Just, you know, just a maybe. So he's a Lucari human Vulcan hybrid. 31st century. Sounds pretty impressive.
Sounds like whoever tried to destabilize the Lucari star has decided to come knocking. Let's see who. They're packing a real wallop. Shields just went down. We have incoming!
Stupid enough to know. Oh, Folians. Yes, Folians are stupid enough.
Tholians! Keep them away. I need to finish these computations.
It's easy when you've got a shotgun.
I have the device shielded in a force field, but I can't deploy it until these Tholians are out of the way. Shields are back online. They shouldn't be able to get any more boarding parties over.
God damn it. Well, at least it'll let me restore my health a bit. God, no more tribbles. Plenty of them. Yeah, I was going to switch out your landmines. I forgot about that.
We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use. In just a few minutes, it'll propagate a quantum wave shift that should correct the star's stalled fusion process. You should head back to your ship, and I'll send the administrator back home. The device is charging. We're just a few minutes away from repairing the star.
Now. There's a now in your...
Give us the talks, mutant.
Taxuta.
Now the Tholians want my quantum phase inhibitor.
Target's shields have failed.
Well, like me, because the Folians apparently don't like time travel. I have a lot of time-based weaponry on board. Because, you know...
You will surrender. The talks you've had, or you will be destroyed.
Talks, Utad.
Can't let them have it. With a little more time, rejuvenate the star.
Target's shields have failed.
Following web looks a little bit dangerous, so it's got a Caldan ship. Is this the, yeah. Disrupts the engines if memory serves, I think that one's it. All damage, minus, oh right, no, it's a damage reduction. Oh, it just reduces speeding. It's from the future, we've been told this several times, of course it's going to have special abilities. Don't you dare put me in that, was it? I have a way out for Folian webs. Abilities, it's a godsend for that kind of stuff. I've not flown in a while, this shows.
Target's shields have failed.
Enough of doing that! Nice.
Left shield failing. Target's shields have failed.
That's why I didn't see I was doing any damage, just noticed. Well, I adjusted them around last time, didn't I? There we go. It's a little bit better.
Capacitor's full. Firing in 3 seconds. Activating the rejuvenator.
It's working. Look at the star. Check the spectral readings. The fusion process is reigniting, and it's returning to normal.
Some of those ships have just arrived at our home system. They're attacking our homeworld. We don't have any way to repel starships like this. Please, help us.
They're really being assholes, the Tholians. Why are
Please,
they...
you have to stop them. We don't have any warships or space weapons.
Yeah, you have mastered warp 2. Eh?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Probably do that when they're a bit closer.
Target's shields have failed.
Don't target that.
Target's shields have failed. Warning. Ship is
I don't understand why the Tholians would attack though.
have failed.
The Tholians have managed to get my ship in a web. I need your help.
Okie dokie. I'm allowed to go at full speed again. That time ship looks very familiar as well.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I have seen it before. Thank you, Enterprise. Got a lot of health actually.
Target's shields have failed. Rear shield failing. Left shield failing.
Where are my fighters?
Target's shields have failed.
They've stolen my quantum phase inhibitor.
How? You had your shields up, didn't you? Oh, I'm dropping a bit of frames. It's not like me.
Thanks for the save, but the Tholians managed to steal the Tox Uthot while they had my ship webbed. That must have been their plan all along. My data suggests the Tholians use a trilithium warhead to destabilize the star, but the amount of resources needed to build such a weapon makes it inefficient to say the least. No, I suspect somehow they knew I would come here to save this star, and I would bring the Tox Uthot. Fortunately, the Lucari star is safe. However, nobody else will be, as long as the Tholians have that device. They could use it to snuff out or destabilize stars anywhere they want. I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations. These events, and the Tox Uthot itself, are tied up in the temporal Cold War. The Tholians may not care, but by using the Tox Uthot, they risk distorting the timeline by wiping out civilizations that are supposed to survive into the future, such as the Lucari. I'll be in touch. At least now the Lucari will have a promising future.
Caldano is correct. You have preserved our future. My people will be forever grateful, not to mention my personal gratitude, of course. I think we have a bright future ahead of us, if you'll forgive my play on words. I am eager to see where it leads. Thank you once again. I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society. But I suppose there will be time for all of that now that our crisis has been averted. Won't there?
Oh, I think our friend the administrator here is going to need a ride home. Would you mind? If you'll pick her up and take her home, I'll start looking for more data about the Tholians' plans.
She never left? Fuck. Yeah, whatever. We can do it at speed still. Cheeky
I
so-and-so.
have collected an amazing amount of information about what happened to this star.
Oh
Thank you
yeah!
for bringing me along. Once we're back in Allied space, I'll take a shuttle home.
I forgot you were on board, I'll be honest. Oh, technically that's the Lucari, but they get a little bit better because that's like an early accent still. They sound very more British actually. We see him again soon enough. When do we see him again? Oh, the Phoenix prize pack's back on again. Got enough crap as it is. Stormbound. No. I don't really see him from a long ass time. No, we don't see him now until New Frontiers.
Your discovery of a nearby warp-capable species may be a boon to the Republic. We will open a dialogue immediately to discuss the possibility of trade. This time traveler and his quantum inhibitor, though, are potentially very dangerous. Republic intelligence will search for information regarding what the Tholians might be up to. In the meantime, keep your ship on ready status in case we need to respond quickly in order to find the Tox Uthat.
UFAT into UFAT? You're fat. No, I'm not fat. Give up. Quantum phase beam. So we'll pick it. A nice shiny new temporal one. That's actually quite potent. 519. 67. Yeah, I'll get rid of the withered. Put it in the back.
Congratulations, Admiral.
So Tholians are intelligence indicates that the Tholians activate the nuke. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, here's another set of equipment: quantum phase resistant shielding, combat impulse, and deflector. We keep on getting more of these all the went through at one point and collected all of them. Wasn't worth it. Where we going? Anywhere nice? Yeah, oh, hold on. Go to the galactic map. The Tholians are down here. Near to Drozana. Lucari is one. I don't think that's one of their planets, but yeah. I think that carries on into here a little bit. Which we might see in a later episode. Like, here's the... I think this is where the whole Tholian block is. Be interesting. If they actually go that far with the game. I'd love to see the First Federation, honestly. But, you know. Guess not for now. It's kind of nice. We don't do anything in the Gamma Quadrant neither. You know, it'd be nice. Be nice. Apparently the Sol and Dyson Sphere as well is classed as a mark in the Delta Quadrant. Well, yeah, because it's... This one that's here, the gateway, goes to a point in the Delta Quadrant, which then goes to the other one that's in deeper in the Delta Quadrant. Never mind. Where are we going? Oh, we leveled up, didn't we? Nope. Skill. Civilization. We're doing pilot and intelligence officer, won't we? Okay, we can go for the next one. All shook up. Rock and roll maneuver. Your shipment remains more difficult to hit. Yeah, if I actually use that bloody maneuver more often, which I probably should, but... Specialization points. Don't know how I've done that, honestly. Oh well. It's intelligence still. Got here. Am I ever... I don't think that's ever a case, honestly. Would it be... is that 2 points I wonder to that point there? Each point in auxiliary power adds to stealth and perception. My stealth and perception is quite low at the moment. But that looks like about the bare one. Like, oh, that's a space skill though. I don't think confusion or give it a go, I guess. Purchase. Wasn't it? Oh, still not enough to tier 3 though. Damn. Go for it then. Damn it. I probably still need one more, which I might just get. I don't want any ground abilities though. Not worth it. I can't actually remember this episode. Oh, I can. It's a fun one.
Good to see you again. Thank you for responding to my message so quickly. The Tholians have the quantum phase inhibitor. I've tracked their ship to this system, and I'm detecting some telltale quantum fluctuations within the star. They're trying to use the device. We need to stop them and recover the device. First, however, we need to help the Nakul. At this point in their history, they're not prepared to repel a Tholian attack.
The Nakul. Again, Archer into them. Enterprise.
Unidentified vessel. You have entered our space without authorization. If you are an ally of the Tholians, leave now. We have done nothing to provoke their attacks, but we will defend ourselves. Thank you. My people have few warships. Any assistance you could provide against the Tholians would be appreciated.
Now, if you've played the original series start, you can understand why the Tholians are doing it. Because they worked out, the Tholians, that it was the Nakul that destroyed that fleet in that. This is their retaliation. They prompted by destroying the Lucari star to get him, Carl Dan here, to steal the Taksufat, to destroy their son and destroy the Nukari, the Nakul. Yeah, big plan, right? These tied in a lot with the original series starting for the first, yeah. Again, I don't know why I keep doing that, because I can get out of it quite easily. Yeah, I forget to get auto repair of the ship, don't I?
Target's shields have failed.
We appreciate your assistance. It is not often that we encounter a species willing to risk their lives for another. We are still detecting Tholian ships near our star, as well as some unusual quantum fluctuations. It's as if the star's nuclear fusion is decaying at an increased rate. So this is your fault? Why would you make such a terrible thing? You caused this problem. I expect you to fix it, or we will hold you and your people responsible for the consequences.
I don't think they would have ever said anything there. That bothers me, that, honestly. Yeah,
I never should have made that device. focused on the idea, on whether it was possible. I didn't stop to think of all the harm it could do in the wrong hands. We have to stop the Tholians before they shut down the star's fusion. If that happens, the effect on this system will be devastating. The Nakul will lose their home, and life will probably never develop here again.
Still don't know why it does that.
The lead Tholian ship has the quantum phase inhibitor. They're going to use it on the star.
Just call it Tax
Stop them.
Ufat.
Board that vessel and get it back.
Please just call it Tax Ufat, because it sounds a lot cooler. So much easier to remember. Yeah.
None of this would happen.
Right shield failing. Target shield has failed.
They might have traced me this time. We'll have to go further into the past to hide the quantum phase inhibitor.
Ships, please.
Assuming, of course, that we can get it back from them in the first place.
Good ships. Don't know if that's all of them or not. Oh well.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
God, I took a bad hit then for some weird reason.
Right shield failing. Target shield has failed.
I love this ship. Actually quite a bit. What a Tholian lives have died this day. Slow my speed down a teeny bit. How's it going? In dock, just dock. And the docking seems a little bit better than it used to be. It used to be a pain in the ass to get them on board.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed. Right shield failing.
I'm not quite sure what's hitting me right now, but I'm not actually shooting any weapons.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
That was
Target
just
shield
weird.
has failed. Right shield failing. Rear shield failing.
Was this the one that had the... No, it wasn't. The Taxufat on board.
Left shield failing.
Well, there were some fires running around though.
Left shield failing.
Oh no, they're using the Toxu Thought.
That's not good. Well, it says I don't have a blinding sun in my eyes anymore.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
For some weird reason though, it took my fires off commission. Thanks for that game.
Right shield failing.
I went down a lot quicker than I was expecting. An away team to a Tholian ship. You must be mad. I need environmental suits, and I don't think. Do I have any in my inventory? I think I do. You should have. What bothers me is you should have unlimited inventory in this game. You really should.
The Tholians come from an environment that is extremely hazardous to most humanoids. You and your team will need environmental suits to survive.
Sure, I have them. Oh, there's a nice box of them there. Mine are a little bit better though. I have better ones. Mine. Can't remember. Use this one. Y'all coming along. Why aren't you putting your armor on? Yeah, well, the pack of EV suits, I'll probably regret it. Oh yeah. This doesn't look like it did. Ah, there we go. There's the odd lighting. They kind of made themselves weaker thinking about it. They don't have body armor anymore, the Tholians.
Tholians, just as xenophobic and opportunistic in your time as mine.
Oh, you know them. Good. Carl Dan's ship. Oh, Carl Dan's ship. He's EV suit more. Did I shoot my ship going through the hull? There we go.
We have to be getting closer to the toxin dot. Stay alert.
Nah, I can either look at the flow of the ships. It's about right. That's what I expect from them. Even though we're in a big... Actually, I was going to say we're inside a big crystal. We're not, though. This isn't like they are in the original series. Another big crystal ship they had, though. Ooh, a lieutenant. Haven't paired my tribble yet. Can you hold on? Can't really see anything at all. This is what I get for giving someone a smoke grenade. One of them does have a bombing run though, and that's quite curious to see how they actually pull that off.
The bridge should be just ahead.
Yeah, I don't want that pack. Thanks for asking. We're shooting then. Hey. This is why I take a shotgun, because you can knock them on their ass. You just can't do anything about that. Yeah, I really regret giving that one of my units a smoke grenade. But oh well.
Shield losing power.
What did you give me? EV suit. Hooray.
Now we just need to drop that force field, get the quantum phase inhibitor, and get off this ship before the rest of the Tholians get here to stop us.
There's more? I thought that were it.
Finally, we have the quantum phase inhibitor. I brought this device through time to hide it from the Vorgons, but I never thought the Tholians would steal it. Now we need to hide it where it will be safe from both of them. Are you ready? This will be a longer trip than you're used to taking.
Okay, where we're going?
Opening a temporal portal to the 22nd century. Set a course for the Ryza system.
Okay, I can do that. Ryza? Why Ryza? Vorgons, Ryza. 22nd century. Hint. All temporal based, so you've probably seen these from a series at one point or another.
Ryza, early 22nd century. Even the tourists won't be in this region for a few years yet. No one will be looking for the quantum phase inhibitor here. Not now, anyway. Let's try that cave up ahead. It looks like a good spot. Wow, rain on Ryza? I guess they haven't installed the weather control systems yet.
I like rain, don't
You
diss rain.
have to hide the device very well. I can't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands again. And the Vorgons are very persistent.
Just pile of dirt.
No, that's too obvious. Anyone could find it there.
Yeah, we need to make sure Captain Picard finds it. Where does he think? Yeah, the Vorgons. Yeah, you know, it all goes together.
That's better, but I still think it would be too easy to find.
We can break up into several parts then.
That's it. Someone will find it in a few hundred years, but that's a different story for a different captain. Let's get back to your time.
Picard!
We need to check on the Nakul. Setting course for 2410. We need to get back to the Nakul.
Return the toxin tap, and we will let you live.
Oh, I'm happy that we hit it. Yeah, wrong film.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. Right shield.
It's in the rainbow, my ship. The amount of colours. Where the hell are my fighters? Oh, look.
Target shields have failed.
Imagine trying to do this at, like, for tier 4 ships still. Yeah, you have to do it like this unless you're in a fleet.
This is Captain Walker of the USS Postok.
USS Pasta. Ooh. Ooh, I like the look of pasta. Pasta. I want to say pasta.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
What happened to our son? What did you do? I'm sure that will be a great comfort to our citizens as they freeze to death. You have done quite enough. Leave us alone. Time travelers and malcontents and Thulians. The whole lot of you can fall into a black hole. Now go. We have to figure out how to save our people. And then we'll take steps to protect ourselves. Time is a weapon, and it will never be turned against us again.
Guess how the Nakul become our enemies.
This is Captain Benjamin Walker of the USS Postok. I'm responding to an emergency temporal transmission from these space-time coordinates, but we are no longer detecting the source of these transmissions. Did you lose a time traveler? I think you better come aboard while we resolve this. Prepare for transport.
The Pastak. Did we run into the Pastak in the early one when we were helping the Enterprise C? Can't remember. Not a fan of the 29th Century Federation, or the Alliance, or the Temporal Alliance uniform, honestly. I'm not kind of going with that one odd sleeve and everything. Hold on. You know, I was going to put that on there, and that's not mine, it's that one. Ooh. There we go, that's better.
Greetings. It's nice to see you again. Not that you remember. We need to scan the continuum for Caldano. Would you care to assist me?
Sure, I use a console I've never seen or never used before. It's probably much harder than that.
Were you able to locate Caldano? Enter the temporal coordinates into the transporter.
That's the body though that Archer got. They self as temporal. Well, they use it the temporal beacon again though. So wouldn't they? I don't know. No shit. It looks like he's been dead for a couple of 100 years. You know, actually, then again though, I don't mind the red. The red looks pretty good. It's just the blue. I look better with black instead of... Yeah, I'm just going back to what they normally have. Is Blue Science then, or Captain?
What happened with Caldano? No, this was meant to happen. Caldano went further back into the past than you knew. The NX-01 Enterprise, captained by Jonathan Archer, found his ship in the 22nd century, and his chief engineer activated Caldano's emergency temporal circuit, which returned the ship to its last known time, this one. But by the time that happened, Caldano had been dead for centuries. The Tox Utat is safe. It was found in the mid-24th century by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who destroyed it before it could be used to harm others.
Oh, so... Okay, so... Right. So Caldano, he travelled back from the 22nd century. He's been just travelling all these years. That's why he's so messed up right now.
Altering the past causes ripples. The effects move through time, shifting everything they touch, and it may take eons for all of them to be seen. The Nakul will survive, although their homeworld will be lost. They will become time travelers themselves, and their actions in the Temporal Cold War shape the galaxy you now know. There are some things you shouldn't change, that you can't change. You could check Captain Archer's old logs for more information, but you will know all about it soon enough. You are entering a dangerous era in history. Time travel like warp drive before it will radically change your society. I'll see you again. We have a lot to do.
I'm an admiral though, and you're a captain, so I outrank you, even though time is a big factor probably. There's nothing behind this. We're not in a ship. Nothing there. See his legs. Why did he talk for the last one, but he won't talk for this one? I don't know. System's like at the moment. I'm still using the Kabali engines, deflector, sorry, and I think that's the Kabbalah shielding still, yeah. Never had the warp drive for them ones though. Again, that's got a lot better gain. Oh, actually, my Kabali one has a lot better gain. This one does give me shield generation once applied. Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. Deflect. That has Starship Drain on it, that's its big thing. Its capacity is a little bit better. Bad. Take it, I think. Impulse engines are just upgraded quite recently. Yeah, the quantum phase ones are actually slightly better. Well, pulse is the same speed though. Just flight speed's a little bit better. And flow capacitor. Oh, I don't know. It just gives us quantum phase.
We've been contacted by the Federation from the 29th century. Their Temporal Integrity Commission is charged with protecting the timeline from factions who might want to change history. Considering our recent experiences, we feel the need to better understand the rules of time travel. However, it's important we don't know too much about the future, so we've decided to designate one representative to learn what we need to know. Given your record, you were the logical choice. You're to rendezvous with the USS Postok. Her captain will give you a more thorough briefing upon arrival.
Okay. What do we get? Oh, nice. Yes, we get a Polaron beam. Which is actually kind of shit. We do get a 360-degree weapon, though. Which isn't bad. I could probably maybe pull that off. Time and Tide bundle. One time use Admiralty ship and 2 pass tokens. Seriously? That's such a waste of an item. Plus 8 to your weapon systems. Cat console do. 20% to Polaron damage, plus 2 to your weapon settings. Particle generator, torpedo weapons do 20% more damage. That's not too bad. This torpedo's too much though. Yeah, I might be taking the 360-degree weapon and probably, I don't know, put it somewhere. Yeah, use my replicators there for a moment. So. A lot of stuff to shift out of here. I'm just saying, a fleet, like, if I got a fleet right now, I actually have somewhere to put my cash in. I currently don't have a fleet, though, so I can't put cash there. Sorry. I think that's about everything I want to get rid of. Yep, get rid of them. Defense. And that kind of also looks good. I didn't even forget to put that on, or did I just not use it? Probably didn't use it. For God's sake. So much crap in here right now. What's in the overflow bag? People. Take people. Inventory full. Oh, of course, 'cause I didn't want to do it in a while. It'll be for, it'll be settlements on it, so I want department heads and operations. Or reset. Are the colonists or the prisoners? Just passengers. I'll find some way to get rid of them. Maybe. Yeah, whatever. That's for them before I go. And let me just put my... where are you? Deflector on. Mismatch, but whatever. Right, let's start travelling. Where are we going? Where are we going? Right, go to New Kidima. Oh, we always go to Delta Quadrant. Okay, the quickest way to Delta. Quadrant. Go for transwarp. Off to the Kremen space station. Okay. Go away, Tribble. I love you, Tribble. So many engine parts in here, it's not even funny anymore. But I need to make some adjustments to that squad. Mainly gear.
Please report to the USS Postok.
I do love the Kremen space station still. Second please, Captain. I need you to see my glorious crew in all their gloriousness. Give them their armor back. Yes, and I have a Kambali serving on board. Amazing, right? Yeah, Kambali are amazing. The faction next to the Andari. 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 Yes, the Andari. Quite a lovely faction.
It's a pleasure to see you again. I'm glad you were selected as your time's representative. I can't imagine a better selection. Of course, I already knew you were going to be chosen, but that doesn't change my appreciation. Your recent experiences with time travel have begun a new phase of development, and a perilous one at that. Understanding the rules of time travel is of vital importance. Starfleet personnel are strictly forbidden from directly interfering with historical events and are required to maintain the timeline when possible. We're also restricted from revealing too much about the future. These principles have served Starfleet well. Now that the time travel genie is out of the bottle, it'll be hard to get it back in. The tech will spread through the galaxy, and species after species will learn the secrets of time. Are you ready to visit the future?
No! Let me get my camera. Auto beaming off. I get to keep that. Why can't we just talk over on view screen?
Welcome to New Kittimer.
Okay, that's impressive.
Here we are. Since you're from the past, I'll be your chaperone during the event, hopefully protecting you from any temporal incidents. Purely procedural, of course. You've already demonstrated your ability to remain silent about things you aren't supposed to know.
Okay, talk to the attendant.
Welcome, gentle being, to the signing of the Temporal Accords. Your biosigns aren't listed on our register today. I'll need to... Wait, I know you. I wrote a paper about you in classical history class at the Academy. I must say, you look much younger than your holo images. Wait, what year did you come from? Oh, that explains why you look so young. Well, you sure have an eventful future ahead of you. Forget I said that. I'm not supposed to say things like that. To be honest, I'm still getting used to the new temporal regulations. They can be a little confusing. Anyway, the TIC crews are scrubbing the hall for anything that might cause a paradox if visitors from the past, like yourself, encounter them. It will be just a few moments.
Okay. We have teams that scrub for paradox. Okay.
Perhaps you would like to chat with some of our other guests here in the lobby. I believe they have all been cleared for trans-temporal interactions. I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about.
Okay, who have we got? Who are you? Vulcan! Or Romulan.
Roland true. I am Sub-Commander Kale. Is there something Romulan Temporal Defense can help you with today? We've established this department in order to preserve the events that formed the Romulan Republic. There are many points in the past that some Romulans want to change, the destruction of Romulus and Remus being just one of them. Of course, changing these events could erase everything we have earned. We would be reduced to being ruthless spies, still ruled by the Tal Shiar. We in Temporal Defense can advise you in any matter dealing with time travel. This is our first meeting, at least in my personal chronology. As a temporal agent, it is quite possible that we will meet in the future. Well, my future. I will try to act surprised if that occurs. The same reason as you, I suspect. We're here to witness the signing of the Temporal Accords. Most temporal agents watch holo-recordings of the event, but the three of us were given special dispensation to come and view the Accords personally. An honor accorded to those who graduate with top honors, you see.
Right. Yeah, I'm starting to see something here, but... my head hurts already. You are a Nakul. I don't want to talk to you. I don't like Nakuls. Is there anyone else? Oh, god damn it. To protest the signing of the... Yeah, okay. Revenge on our homeworld, thanks to Federation. One down. Yeah, in other words, the person I don't know that.
Today, the Federation and their lackeys come to tell the galaxy which timeline is best and what they'll do to keep it that way. But who are they to dictate such terms? To tell us that their history is more important than ours?
Oh, please, no. This is why we didn't want to invite you in the first place.
Attention all guests. The main hall is now open. Please make your way to your seats.
Alright. Lexian. Was that General Cole? Or just an observer? Oh, there's a lot of people here.
Well, one of our very special guests. It is so nice to meet you. I am Wixit, your humble master of ceremonies for this historic event. Quite an honor, wouldn't you say? So exciting! The ceremony is about to begin, so you should find your seat. But I'd love to chat with you after the signing.
Okay. That looks like a Talaxian Bajoran? Huh. Weird. Speak with the observers. There's 7 of them. Who's be interesting? Tholian.
The Tholian Assembly has decided to support the Accords. We are concerned that a rogue individual or species could disrupt our development. The Accords do not go far enough. We want to end all time travel for any reason. We will continue to lobby for change aggressively. Should the Union fail to preserve the timeline, the Assembly will succeed by any means necessary. That is all.
I kind of agree with the Tholians. You shouldn't really be messing with it at all, but, you know, what can you do? We got your Dominion. Oh yeah, that's how I'll talk to Dominion.
I am honored by the Founders, and pleased to observe this most historic event. Although the Dominion was not greatly affected by the development of time travel, we have an interest in safeguarding the time stream.
Your head does not fit your gills, whatever they are on the side of your head. Okay, Breen, don't care. Romulan, Cardassian. Zindi, oh god, if it's like that one from earlier, no. Cool, no. Oh, Cleon, Federation. What Federation? It's a Federation ambassador.
Your uniform. 25th century, correct? You're definitely a visitor from the past, and an honored one at that. Welcome to the 28th century. I hope you'll enjoy seeing what your work and sacrifice has wrought.
So, this point, the Cleons and the Federation are one now. That's kind of cool. So I'm not seeing any Federation of a Federation. It's cooperative observer there. Kabbalah. That's kind of neat. Seal Carry, Orion. Orion is separate still?
I am reminded of a quote from ancient Earth. And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
Okay. Ferengi was always pretty fun.
These Accords are going to provide quite the
Big head.
opportunity for historical studies of economic matters. I hear the Grand Nagus is going to formally announce several new temporal rules of acquisition soon. I hope at least one of them covers going back in time to beat someone to a deal.
Oh dear.
Greetings. Pardon me for saying so, but you look very familiar. Have we met before? Wait, I remember you from my history studies. You saved our home world. There's a statue in your honor in the capital city on Lucari Prime. Oh, wait. That's already happened for you, right? Oh, good. Woo. That'd be just my luck to cause a paradox here, today. Can you imagine?
A little awkward? No, this will be a big thing if you cause the paradox. If you're going by the standards of Doctor Who, you get the paradox monster.
We Kabali are quite thankful to see the Accords go into effect. Many who disagree with our customs could be tempted to return to a point in time where those customs could be disrupted permanently.
Okay, nice to meet you, Kabali. I'll talk with cooperative.
The Borg have a checkered past when it comes to time travel, particularly where the Federation is concerned. Thankfully, we've had the chance to make amends. The Cooperative is proud to be a part of today's proceedings.
You'd think the 28th century, the Borg, or the technology to help at least adjust some of the Borg technology for the Cooperative would be a little bit better at this point, except for all the eyepieces and pipes still. Like, do they not have, you know, someone been making big, I'm surprised there's not Ferengi making a lot of money off
Delegates
cosmetic surgery.
Your attention, please. The signing ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seats.
I'm still not talking to Yeah, there's a few people I don't want to talk to. We'll talk to you over here, though, Romulan.
Jolan True, you are from the past. From before the time the Romulans joined the Federation, I'll wager. How strange all of this must be for you. The entire galaxy unites in preserving the timeline. This is truly a momentous day for all.
So, the Federation... So, the Romulan Republic and the Klingon are part of all the Federation now. Weird. That would be the end goal anyway, you'd think, anyway.
Representatives from dozens of species have gathered to witness this historic event. It looks like they are getting ready to begin the formal signing. Of course, this is largely ceremonial. The negotiation... Wait, there is some kind of disturbance.
This oppression will not stand. The time stream shall be free. We will liberate the galaxy from the tyranny of the Temporal Accords. We shall wipe the stain of the Federation from history.
Quick, get the delegates to safety. The Krenim are taking the delegates hostage.
I think the Krenim
have grabbed the delegates and are holding them hostage in some nearby offices. This is damn peculiar. We're facing a major temporal flux here. The hostiles have neutralized embassy security, but it looks like they weren't expecting us to be here. It's up to us to rescue the delegates.
Will we just sign our chairs when they just escorted people out? They just didn't notice us. Oh no, there they are. Wait, why are the Kremlin attacking now, though? It wasn't that bad to them, we helped them! But the guy in the figurehead looked very familiar now, didn't he?
Watch out! More Krenim beaming in!
Yeah, we've got nukes.
More Krenim! Neutralize them as quickly as possible. We need to save those delegates.
Nuke 'em.
Can anybody hear us? The Krenim are holding us hostage in the embassy offices. Please, anyone, help!
I'm on my way.
The Krenim are holding us hostage, requesting immediate assistance.
Hang on, we're on our way.
I want your cool uniform. Can I have your uniform? I think I can make it even better.
Cooperate, and you won't be harmed. Resist, and your safety cannot be guaranteed.
Stop giving me free stuff. I don't want any of this crap. You are a definite.
I thought my life path was at an end. My thanks for proving me wrong.
Don't like that species. The balance. And again, the breeze having a good time. Baron brawling here. You can come along with us if you like.
It was a good day to die for the Krenim.
I want him to come with us, I like him. Put down the back of the... Oh, it's a shield generator. That's alright then. Shield generators. Better dribble. Well, the idea of New Kidima though, that was cool. That the big, well, it looked like the ring went around the entire planet. That was kind of sweet, and we're on board that station. Sweet. A tail.
You saved my world, and now you saved me. I'm beginning to like you.
Still haven't got the accent down yet.
I shall live to serve the Founders another day. My thanks to you, of course.
This wasn't supposed to happen. History says the Accords were signed and there was no mention of an attack.
Someone forget to turn a switch off or something, perhaps.
Those look like Krenim ships.
This conference will not continue. I won't abide it. All ships, fire at will. Leave no survivors.
Shut up. Grumpy ghost.
Target shields have failed.
This is really hard to do on a tier 4 ship, by the way. I did do this with my Klingon in a tier 4 ship. No, I highly recommend not against it. It's not fun.
Wait! I recognize that ship.
Mighty Greek Scotsman here to fight.
Oh, no, not this time. This time you will not prevail. Taste the bitter dregs of failure.
Breaks?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
So you're pulling that card, are we? Okay. We're gonna send random ships, are we?
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
It's a hail. Okay.
The Nakul have used the Krenim attack as a cover to attack the temporal sensor array. All our forces are tied up fighting the Krenim. We can't afford to lose that array. It monitors the time stream for incursions. If it were damaged, people could travel into the past without being detected. Curious. The Krenim and Nakul vessels have started fighting each other in the confusion. Let's make the most of that, shall we?
I don't like fighting the Nakul. The Nakul are assholes. But that ability mostly. Well, one of their abilities, isn't it?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I will, however, say they do have kind of kick-ass laser beams. Face banks. Look at that. Just goes the span of the planet. That's amazing. Technically, there's a blind patch though now. There's always shadow there. So it's fixed in place as well. Man, imagine making something like that in Space Engineers. That'd be kind of amazing. I wonder if it's doable, that.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
We've got the Krenim on the run over here. Stay focused on the array.
Still not finding that cool ships. Never will be.
We've cleared out most of the Krenim ships. Engaging Anoraks now. The more the merrier.
And the Anorak. Oh, Anorak, not Anoraks. Anorak. We'll stick with Anorak. Temporal ball.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Debuffs. Temporal attack. Rock and roll, because I love doing that.
Left shield failing. Target shield has failed. Rear shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
I don't know where my fires are. I'll get here eventually. Yeah, beat it.
Noi. I seem to remember a little about him from my briefing on your timeline. He was a Krenim researcher on the Anorak's timeship project, if memory serves.
I thought as much. Something must have disturbed the timeline. I'm afraid you will need to return to your own time to investigate. I'll accompany you, but I can't interact with anybody from your time. I'll open a portal when you're ready. Are you...
So how about that loading screen, huh? Love talking about this loading screen. Ooh, yeah. Great loading screen. Amazing! I don't know how many people were shouting at the screen when I fuffed up on the first mission.
You are cleared for docking.
Yo!
Welcome back to Kiana. We hadn't expected to see you again so soon. To what do we owe the pleasure? Noi? Well, he's been working on some secret project of late. To be honest, he's been more than a little hostile. And that's saying something for Noi. I was about to check in with him. if you would like to accompany me.
Oh, it's you. I thought I'd seen the last of you. What do you want? I'm very busy.
Like I said, more than a little hostile. He's been like this for some time now, and no one's sure why. Treason? Noi? I mean, sure, he's been difficult to work with, but... Oh, I hope you're wrong. Noi has top-level access to everything we're working on here. I don't need to tell you how much damage that could do in the wrong hands. Let me call up his files. He was working on the Anoraks. Wait a minute. It looks like he was accessing the launch protocols and docking clamp.
Ah, I see you found my farewell gift, Trala. I'm so glad. As for you, I'm taking command of the Anoraks now. I can see that bothers you greatly. So will the numerous bombs I've left behind.
In that cutscene, she stood back up. You people are not helping, just standing there. Do something. I'm gonna learn how to disarm bombs in the future. Yes, he wasn't very good at bomb making, apparently. Well, he's very good at quick step, though. My god, look at him go. Little dinky impulse engine right at the back. I was gonna say, are we helping her?
Noi stole the Anoraks? I can't believe it. How could he do such a thing? What drove him to betray us like this? There's only one way to find out. Computer, bring up the research notes and personal logs of researcher Noi. Authorization Trala 23, Victor 6 Sigma.
Why are we on another console? What's wrong with the one that was next to us?
Please input your selection below.
Okay.
Please input.
Yeah, they threw the child into the mix as well.
Personal log supplemental. At last, I have found them. The Tutarians, or rather what they have become. Some of them managed to escape the treachery of the Federation, finding sanctuary in a trans-dimensional void. They are powerful. So powerful that some primitive species worship them like gods. And yet they are trapped in their realm, no longer able to exist within prime space. But I can help them. I can release them from Durance Vile. With these builders at my side, I shall have my vengeance.
As in the builders from Enterprise. Yeah, full circle.
We're under attack!
Maybe we should go back to our ship. There we
Noi
go.
has returned, and he's made a number of potent modifications to his ship. We could use some help up here with him and his...
Yeah, I get it. Noi. What a weird name. Noi. It sounds like oi. 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 Put the temporal things down. My Yorkshire's cut is it's triggering my Yorkshireman inside me. He's not a nice man.
I have been waiting for this for a long time. At last, I take the first fateful steps upon my path of vengeance.
That question is just stupid. You know he's time traveling.
As always, your thinking is so limited. For you, it has been moments. But for me, it has been years. Years of planning, building, all to return to this moment in time, to end you. Oh, but it does, believe me. You took them from me. My wife, my unborn child. Time was your weapon then, and it is mine now. With it, I will eradicate your wretched alliance, just as you wiped the Tutarians from history. But first things first, it's time for you to die.
But that was a side effect they had no idea would happen. Destroying the transwarp capabilities of the Borg did that.
This is Walker. We've got our hands full with Noi over here, but we'll keep him busy while you defend the station. We could use a hand once it's secure, though. Anorax packs quite a punch.
Why would they attack their own people, the Kremen? I'm starting to not understand this at all. Because isn't that the last amount of the Kremen as well on that station?
Target's shield has failed.
Don't throw a temporal goo at me. Nice.
Target's shield has failed.
Noi has learned some new tricks. This definitely isn't the same Anorax we left a few minutes ago.
But fingerlings are going to be a little bit more than just Krenim this time as well.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Right shield failing. Target's shield has failed.
Don't know what that was, but it looked dangerous. No idea what my ship is doing right now. That tiny little ship against the big battleship in the Iraq, but you know, whatever.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Is it? What? Ah, the colour of the future being thrown at a ship. Really need to use that ability more often. Apparently I know now how to open temporal portals, just at a whim. We got pulled into it. Okay, why didn't you show this? Shields up? Yep, we're not getting through there then.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Move left or right. Nice of them, isn't it? The biggest thing is to move on left and right.
Hull integrity below 50%. Four shields failing. Target shields have failed.
Oh, even if launching ships are gonna actually try.
Hull integrity below 75%.
No, I don't think fighters are working. I can! Okay, that was worth it.
Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Oh, there you are. I thought we'd lost you. What happened to Noi? Damn. A rogue agent out there with a ship like the Anorax is a real big problem. One step at a time. Let's get you back to the 25th century once you're ready for the trip.
What? No, shh. That's not what you said there. That text says something completely different from what you said. This is my science officers tell me that Noi's ship is using sphere builder tech. Look like they're back with a vengeance. We've got what to do. Yeah, let's get back to 25th century. Yeah, you didn't say that though. You skipped a big paragraph out. And then some.
Noi, a traitor? Unexpected to be sure. With Anorax to command, he poses a great threat to the galaxy. We've not seen the last of him. I admit concern over the actions of the Nakul as well. Another mystery to be solved among the stars. One thing is certain. The battlefield just got a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's a size, I guess. Alright, that console can be helpful. I have been needing to get rid of this, I think, for a while. These are all crap. Beam weapons are quite nice, and that starts pretty good. I'll get rid of change that torpedo out for that. Hooray, we're doing slightly more damage. Kinda. It's nice for the weapon damage, the weapon buff settings, so whatever. What's next mission? I'm not sure actually. Is it a fun one? Probably not. Oh, it's the temporal front. I don't.
The data from the future that you've provided has made it clear. We need to form a stronger alliance with the major galactic factions. To that end, we're sending delegates to the First Alliance Summit. This could be the beginning of a new age, and your presence there could ensure the summit's success. Meet our delegation at the embassy on New Romulus.
Ooh, again, an elegant jacket for finishing this one. Okay, this one is the most important one to do out of all the missions 3 times. Because the Nakul Temporal Operative set is the best set in the game. It is very potent. The weapon's good, shielding's good, and even the special ability for having all 3 pieces is amazing. It allows you to literally do what their ability is, where you make a fake copy of you, which takes all the threat from you. So potent, so powerful. This is probably one of the hardest missions in the whole Future Proof set, though. Next, maybe Ragnarok. But when I did Future Proof originally, I had a tier 4 ship for it. I'm using a tier 6 ship now with quite a high health pool compared to what I was using originally. So, see how the tides go. And I have ships. I have quite a lot of special abilities. We'll see anyway. But that's for another time. So thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.